Alrighty, here we go. Let me commence clicking on a whole bunch of things. Like over here, and then over here. Click on a couple more things. Alright, here we go. We're going. Looks like looks like the stream's actually going through. So that's good. Okay. I think we're all set. If everything's actually don't want to speak too soon, but usually like one thing like messes up, so just want to make sure that everything right now is good, because then we can then see later on. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Boop. All right. Hello. Hi guys. That's a cool name. That's really long. And hi Roof. Oh, you know what that is? That's me being live. Thanks for that email. I star and others. Yeah. Pokemon? Ah, that was last week. We're moving on. We're going back to Ponytuff. Yeah, sorry about that. Hey Flamer. So once we kind of get in here, filing in, the Adobe Flash updated, so this whole program, the whole software, got a nice coat of paint, but it was like a really messy like whoosh, and then the whole like thing they were trying to say was we put a whole new coat of paint on everything, and everything's like modern now. So it's like everything's really big now. All the fonts are huge now. It's just more. It makes it more cluttered actually, because there's actually more information than usual, especially like in here and everything. So it's just got really. I'm not totally used to this because I just updated Flash today. So I just want to say like this other thing is that. They added a new tools little subsection. So this was originally like all the way at the top, and it had like, you know, all of them. Yeah, legit. It was they added this nice sub menu where now you can, you know, easily like pick and choose of all these tools that would have been at the top where I put them, or some people put on the side. But it's a panel basically. But I can like choose and put, oh, I want this on my hotbar, basically. So I don't really need. It took everything out that I don't need. So now my hotbar is just the buttons that don't exactly have easily keyboard shortcuts. So in there, I've read through the whole little like spiel of like, here's every update that we added to Flash. You can do new brushes. UI looks better. We made everything have a new shortcut, and everything's nice now. Hi, Cookie. But they still don't have a keyboard shortcut for the Polystar. I don't know why. It's like the only toolbar thing that doesn't have a keyboard shortcut is the Polystar. It's not a obviously, if not totally familiar with all this, it looks very different. It has some more flexibility to stuff, but it still just doesn't really make sense. So you have to go all the way down here if you want a polygon or a star. Choose what kind of corners you want, color, size. So that makes it all nice, and then it just makes a star. But to get to there is that I have to go on to the keyboard, not to the keyboard, and then find its toolbar, which I've put it here. So it's just like it's locking it away instead of using I'm trying to like make everything keyboard safe. So I'm just getting used to like everything being on a keyboard, so I don't have to worry about back and forth between, oh, I need this button way over here and click on that. Just having everything either just be drawn or just do it. So yeah, and so whenever you like go to keyboard shortcuts, it's called a Polystar. it's only got polygon, but if you want polystar, they said in their little update that everything now has, they added more, per se, shortcuts. There is stuff that is being added, so it's like, that's nice, but of my toolbar, like if I had like, you know, a toolbox of stuff, if I open it up and there's like another toolbox a mile away that I have to open, but that's the one that I usually have to go to, wouldn't that, this metaphor is just getting weird. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, I'm still upset that everything's nice, but that still is tucked away into a stinking icon I gotta click, and then has a submenu between being a polygon and a star, and choose that every time. So it's just really frustrating with that. So I just want to get that out of the way. How are you guys doing? Boop boop boop. Let's see. Boop boop boop. That's good. I'm going way up the top now. I'm gonna start over. Yeah, I've seen this series finally. That was pretty fun. Boop boop boop. Yeah, we can talk about it. Okay. Okay, so. Boop boop boop. Okay. Yeah, that we're not gonna be doing that. That's not the agenda for today. So sorry about that. Now we're getting angry. So anyway, so instead of trying to adjust to using this new flavor, my idea was to use OpenToons and just draw in that. So hopefully we'll be able to have just a new way instead of being frustrated with trying to use Flash with this new. Essentially, it is a code of paint to that. So, so we'll transition to that. So I'm gonna have to make sure I don't share anything weird. I'm gonna close this and then open OpenToons. So see you in a bit. Boop. Everything's okay. Let me just, because I want to make sure that the my stream doesn't explode by having two programs going at the same time all the time. So I just got to make sure that everything is still okay. Okay, that's going. That's looking good. Okay. Okay, we're good. So this is OpenToons. This will be what we'll be trying to use today. I am not an expert in this, so it's gonna be probably the same kind of experience if I try to use Flash now. I mean I do have an older version of Flash, so I could go back to that, but because it has new things and better bug fixes, it just doesn't make sense to right now try and just work with that. Yeah, thanks, Cookie. Well, I can show you what I got so far, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Boop. And then loop it. There we go. So I get rid of that X. There we go. So, I just made this nice little test just to make sure that I knew what I was getting into. Make sure that I sort of knew what I'm working with. So I just made this really quick rubber frame animation. Yeah, so just doing this was able to get me pretty close to be able to do stuff. So, okay. And I'm sorry to the guy with the long name that we yesterday in my Discord chat chose or had an open idea pool for it being, I can't take two things at once. we had the Discord open to have like stream ideas for what kind of animation we should do for today. So that's why I'm saying like we already kind of got past that threshold that those ideas are already null. So there's been 3 ideas so far. Like I can check it again to make sure they're just not just someone else's. Whoa. Okay, yeah. And then they stopped. Okay, great. Yeah, that was fair. Thank you for working with that. So either we can vote on stream for these 3, or I just pick one and then we just move on. Because this will probably take like 2 or so streams, but just to animate it, just at my own pace, and try to work with different program and everything. So probably, I think the story itself might not be too dependent. Anyway, yeah, that threw me off. So I think I know I don't have a derpy bias, so it's like out of the 3, one of them is derpy, so it's like I don't know. Try vote? Okay. So we got 3 choices. Do I have a text thing? I don't know. One of them is, so you have to listen. I'll retreat it a couple times, and then I'll read them all, and then you type out which of the 3 you would like to see. So it's Derpy flying low, zipping by and stuffing mail in mailboxes because she's late and in a hurry. Apple Bloom breakdancing, and Pinkie Pie baking a cake. That's really hard to say. Okay. Make a short loop. Don't want to make a short. Yeah, we'll just have like the first person who writes down an idea will then be higher up, I guess. So, boom. Okay. How many people in here? I can't see, but the Discord open. Okay. How you doing? That'd be even shorter. Ah, gotcha. 7? Ah. Let's see. Let the guy's shoes off. Okay, I'm just reading it now. Mean shorter loop than the right than the Apple no one. Okay. Yeah, because I had the derpy bias of like everything, so it's like, let's put it to full. Okay. That means I have to figure out what Apple looks like. Exactly. Because like your hair is a little bit more complicated for that. So, okay. So I will get on with that. Alright, let's do that. At least make or open my other file. My stream pass thing. Change. Everything's gone. We got a clean slate. Let's see. I like table. Do we got table? Okay, so the table's that big. Again, I'm not the expert in OpenTune, so I'm trying to figure out what even all this is. That's guide, field guide. Where's the bounding box? Nope, that isn't. There we go. I just wanted that. Be able to see this stage, I guess. Let's see. You guys are fun. So we're doing, that's right, if anything else was done with that. We're doing Apple Bloom breakdancing. Alright. Definitely not one that I would have chosen my own, so that'll be fun. Okay. That's not the zoom button. That's the get key forge experience button. Okay. So whatever I just did, don't press that again. Got it. Okay. I'm stalling because I'm freaking out. Okay. Being my animation. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let me just Google what Apple looks like and then I can use that as a reference. Yeah, we'll have to also choose like what kind of poses we want. Got it. Okay. Be able to use that. Okay. So we're good. 24 frames a second. Cells. I think you just kind of just start going and then it starts, yeah, and then it creates everything. So I just made like one dot there. So okay. And then I can use this as a color and then change this. So outline will probably be, make it sort of gray. Then auto apply. And then we can have this as, or maybe, yeah, the columns, So this is the timeline. It goes downward. So this column is like 1 layer, and then 2 layer, and then 3 layer. But this is on top, and this is on bottom, and this is the bottomest. So let me call this the outline. I can choose all my colors first. So this is color 2 now. So if I change between these two, so this will be the body color. So you figure out what her color is. Yellowy. Let's choose that. More muted, something like that. Okay. So this will be body coat. What do you call it? Coat. Body coat. So okay. And then we need a new one. So this will be her mane hair. Let's see. Isn't this fun? That's pretty good. So this is hair. Okay. And these are palettes, so we can. The fun part about these colors is that Toon Boom, or this isn't Toon, Open Tunes. You can change these colors whenever you want, but they're synchronized. So if I use this in 100 frames, but then I think oh, maybe instead of red, it needs to be green. If I change it to green, it'll change every framing of any word that is being used. So that's really useful. Flash has that too, but I just forget to use that. So this is bow. Probably just change its coat. I could change the body. Okay. Good. So now I can choose between all these different colors. Now I got all that. That's good. Okay. So that's what I mean, all this preemptive stuff takes a while. So I can get rid of everything here. Delete it, please. Delete. I think my delete button is now set to not work. I think I set it to something else, that's why it's... Yeah, I set the delete button to... Right before I started this, I had it doing something else, so I want to make sure... That's not it. I want keyboard shortcuts, configured shortcuts. Delete. Delete is delete, but it's not. Yes. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know how to clear it without. I shouldn't have changed. This isn't good. Can I delete it from here? Is there anything to cut, maybe? Cut? There we go. Well, I'll be able to do that. But that's not good. I would like to find a way to not make that happen. Is it a chat stop or is it broken? Let me know about that. X sheet. Backspace. Backspace, delete. Let's see. No. Let's see. Edit should be delete, but it ain't. Yes. Now if I draw this and then it doesn't. That's really weird. This is what I mean. That's this isn't always gonna be smooth. Yeah. That was pretty dumb to change it like that. I don't know where I am anymore. Okay. Whoa, that was freaky. Okay. Okay. I think we should figure out how my colors are going, so I can't find them anymore. Wait, really? I had all these colors and now they're gone. Remember that, right? Here they are. But I can't delete them without... I can make a new column? Let's see. If I start drawing, then it's not using my palette that I wanted. So I can't share. Okay, so we're learning. This is a whole learning experience of figuring out that palettes seem to only be for one layer. That's really weird. So I go back here. This column has these colors that I wanted, but I go to a different column and now it's gone. Can I select? Is it already in here? Palette. Palette. Save palette as save palette. If I go back here, save palette. Level data? I don't know what a level data is. We'll get to it, but man, this is project palettes. No styles, but I would like these colors in here. Say palette as. Whoa. Okay. As a palette, right? File name Apple. Save. Now do I have it? No. Project palettes, no styles. Save palette, Cintiq, new style, new page. What's this? This is how it usually goes. Yeah. If I don't know how to delete or be able to use, just be able to delete this and then say, oh, I need to not have this. Oh dear. Whoa. Man, that's annoying. I can right click and I think there's a button without any. With good confidence. Show hide. Because if I try and delete this whole, delete that, but now where is, if I go back here, now where's my palette that I wanted? Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Thanks guys, I can also erase. That's what I wanted, was to be able to just go back in here and erase it. Okay. Dummy, okay. But if that was more complicated, that would have been bad. Okay. So I saved my palette, but where did it go? I have a palette thing. Here's my stuff here. For colors, page 2. So I go between here and here. I'll delete that page and then just save these. And I would like to put somehow this style in a project palette. New palette. But I want these colors. Okay. Palette good one. You can kind of tell where I kind of stopped figuring things out from last time with my test project. Okay, I think we're good. So I want to put this one on top, or maybe yeah, it probably works. No, I want to use the one with all the colors on top. So this one will be sketch, because it'll be on bottom, and I can also put this on a lower opacity, so opacity higher up. So now when I draw, didn't have a low opacity. I forgot to save it. Apply. Sorta. Maybe? Not really. Maybe that's not the value for. It goes backwards. There we go. So I can put that there. Go. Apply. There we go. Okay. This whole stream is just gonna be just figuring out how to use this. So but we're learning together, right? Hopefully. So some of you left. Let's see. So I'm gonna use. I would like to not see. Maybe that camera box. There we go. Okay. Like we're just gonna get onto it. It's right out there. I can smooth it a little bit. The accuracy, size could be a little bit more. I think it's using pressure. Okay. I think we're good. She has not breakdanced yet. I think we're just about to. Okay. I would like another layer though. So excuse me as I draw this and then say I like this layer. I like this one to have a low opacity as well. So if I draw it, doesn't really save it as I go now. There we go. Okay, so this is sketch background, and this will be AB drawing. So okay, has she ever? Yeah, when I heard that suggestion, like the first thing I thought of was like that video with the Smooth Criminal, or one of those Michael Jackson songs where it's like, or Beat It, yeah, where it had Michelle Kreber with that animation. I think she breakdanced in that, but I don't remember exactly what the moves are. So we got a horizon line. We're about halfway done with the stream, so we're making some progress. That's pretty good. Yeah, so something like that. Can I move this? Okay, move this up a little bit, make the horizon a little taller. So I'm gonna go on to sketch 1, and there we go. That's that bloom. Let me go back. So okay. Alright, so we just need to pick out some breakdancing moves, which is tricky because I don't know nearly any of them. What kind of moves should we do? While we were figuring it out, that should have been something to do. Probably want to put the 27 points. That would be like being inside of like a fishbowl or something. I don't know about that. We'd like to make some of these a little smaller. There we go. I just don't like having intruding boxes everywhere. Just want to have more room. Like that's enough room. So okay. So this will be like storyboards essentially, and then we'll just figure out how to draw a circle first, and then so she's there, but then what? Should be a little bigger. Fill up the screen a little more. What should we do? So we can have her maybe, I don't know. So the only time that I actually animated break dancing, I think specifically, was with the Yeti. And that was just like some kind of like cross your arms move, and then a bob, and then like spin on its head thing. So I think we could do something like that, like a reference footage. That could work. Should we ask if the audience knows any like moves? Because we could do. What do we do? Something like that. Yeah, we need to get all the guiding lines in there. I'm thinking we may need to figure this out. Probably I wasn't expecting to use this one as the so that's why I'm at a loss, because it's like, well, I could have done that Derpy one a little bit easier. I just don't know how to start it, essentially, because I'm afraid of what to do. I don't think expression is okay. Well, I can draw her on her head, so this will be her ear, and it'll be like 3/4, and then like her drawing upside down is a little tricky, but it should be like yeah, happy about it. So like her bow will be flat, and then this will be her bean body, I guess. So I can select all this. Here we go. And then brush again. So we're gonna need there's a nice soft leg thing, I guess, but maybe it should be the other way. Yeah, that's cooler. Okay. And then these become like T poses, I think. Or like you wanna, I guess, use the certain forces, I guess, of all this. So this is the sketch. We'll probably just get all the storyboards, I guess, done. So that's that. Let's get down lower. Oh, too big. Oop. Okay. So there's that. So now I can make a, how do we make a new frame? We can go down one and then paste insert. Those will be 2, I guess. I don't know what happened there. Nope. I didn't make a new one. Let's make a keyframe. I want to add exposure and then make this one. If I start drawing, if I delete, what does that do? I can't delete. Use reverse to the end. I'm gonna use it. I think I'm gonna use it as a transition, where it'll go from here and then transition into like spin around to then become a pose like on the floor or something, and then get back into a spin and then do another pose. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, but everything's gone. There we go. So I'll go back out here and go boop. Now where'd it go? I'd like this one to be 2. This one's 2. Now it's 2. So we go back out. So boop boop. There we go. I don't know how this works. We go back out and then try and delete this. Need to expose this one. But now I can do that. But I can't see that. Okay. There we go. Flash is a little bit easier for figuring it out. So, okay. Now I would like to draw the next pose. So I'll get a similar size head. And then it'll be like that, or like that, I think. So, and it'll be like some kind of attitude or something. But like, maybe like looking at us. Like, don't know what kind of feeling I want out of this. Something like that. And then maybe like hoof there. Let's get rid of that. And then I had that shape before there. Maybe something. I forgot her tail on the other one. And then there's tail there. So then there's some little details there. So I guess here they're just gonna be like spinning around or some kind of something like that. Don't really need too many motions like that. Get rid of some of these. I don't know what I mean. Make this smaller again. Okay. So that's a pose. It's gonna be something like that. Okay. Boop boop boop. Oh yeah. She dance. Got a link. Let's see what that is. Oh dear. Aha. Yeah, I just gotta get all the fancy, cool moves in here or something. Yeah, it's all about the posing. So that's pretty good. Is that they're just kind of like just flailing their arms all around and then just like doing a cool pose. Okay. Thank you for that. That did help a bit. Oh yeah, they're super stickers. I had to refresh my stream there. I think it's relatively new. Where you can, instead of, that's not working anymore. There we go. So, side tangent, instead of giving me just straight money, of just doing the little donate button, YouTube added, I guess recently, within, you know, last month, super stickers. So if you click on the same donate button, but instead of doing a donate, you get a sticker along with it, I guess. And you can have an emoji along with the feeling of money. So yeah, you can check that out, I guess. It's definitely not required to do that, but wouldn't that be cool to have a thing on stream like that? So where is this now? Wish there was a way to just go back to where I was. Because obviously I don't know where I am now. If I go down, now there it is. And then if I just gotta expose this for a while. And then go back. Okay. So I think we're making progress of that. But yeah, there's a... In addition, instead of just paying money, you can get money spent, but also a weird GIF thing, and then they range from like $1 to $50. So I don't know what your opinion of all that is, whether that's, if it's super ethical to do that or not. Yeah, it's just kind of showed up, and YouTube was like, hey, check this out. And I was like, what's that? And it was like, instead of just donating normally, why don't you get a sticker along with it? How do I flip this? Oh dear. Let's go back, just move that, and then we can do that. So, okay. So now I know there's more. Yeah, a $50 gift sticker. I have no clue why anyone will be crazy enough to do that. Obviously it's not required, but it's just like came up. Like I turned on the stream thing and it was like, guess what? We can't let you like open your chat until you learn about these cool stickers. So, yeah, So yeah, $50 for like a little sticker, like a, but they're super stickers, you know. By putting the, there we go. Okay. And then let's just rough this all in. It's probably a little bit tricky to get these kind of posings down with horses. Like the breakdancing ones where it's like they don't really pose well. I can only really do with like the, what I would call like the JoJo kind of pose where it's like always kind of like going over that, something like that. Okay, so now I know I have a little bit better idea of some kind of visual of how this works, where it's more just trying to get poses and then doing the crazy stuff is later on. Yeah, so I'll have to tie these all down later. These are very, very rough, as you can see. All the way there. Just kind of put them in roughly the same spot so they can get rid of these. So we got boop, boop, boop. Okay. Alright, what else do we do? So we got that, which is like that, and then some kind of you can't see me kind of pose or something. Any other poses from you guys, or? Because I don't want this to be all on me. So I don't know what I'm doing either. Okay. Can I just draw on this one? But I selected, no. I go here, and then I go here, and then I start drawing. Oh, it's automatic. It was way easier than I thought. Perfect thrust. Let's do it. Okay. So this will be something like that. Problem is I don't really have pelvic scissors to really do that. Yeah. It's already weird already. Let's just keep going. Alright. Put that over there. Use anchor point. But it almost works. Yeah. Okay. And then promise you have to like stand up for it, but there's not enough room now. We'll have to move all of them somehow. Try to be like above there or something. So we do the bean body. I've been going woo. She's still like short. So we need arms in front. Like that. And leg. Leg needs to be a little bit less stumpy. Like that. Okay, so that's our first, and then we move on to the second one, and then we redraw it like that. And then once I get this head done, it's hard to see because everything's the same color. Okay. Something right foot, we can do that. We'll just come up with a bunch of stuff and then decide which ones we like. Okay, so we just need to have, gotta do it in my chair. So this will be way over here now. Like it's being bent over. And then these go back, and then And then, and then that. So what we got is, woo. There we go. So that actually pretty worked. All right. So that needs to be connected more. I don't know where the arm is anymore. I have no clue what I just did. Okay, well. Alright, so what do we got? My ideas were just spins around. I don't know what this is. This is like a final pose, I guess. And then we got this weird pose, and then we got that. So you can just go between that a lot. And then should do one more. Something else, maybe. I think we maybe change, maybe like this into more of a, maybe change this into a different pose, maybe. Let's get rid of this arm. For some reason now the background's gone because I'm only looking at, I believe, just this layer. So like everything else is disappeared. So this is our like final pose maybe of what is it? Maybe something like that, or maybe shorter. Maybe it's like something like that. Maybe she's probably that. I guess it works that even in the show they don't really have bones, so it's okay. That looks like that. Some kind of weird pose, like maybe round that off, and then what else? We need. I just want to have like a dab, maybe. I don't know. So after that. So now we'll need, let's see, we need the dab. Okay, so let's get that in. I think the bow changes size every time, so we'll have to lock these sketches down way better. Transform, so bring this down, rotate it, because you put your arm all the way down when you do this. Make your neck like that. Yeah, I'll do it with her body still up. Yeah, those will be the final pose then, of being like that. There we go. And then let's see where this goes back. Can't see. Add depth and no depth. Okay. Well, let me see. So close one will go like that, and then the other one will pop up there, and then you close your eyes and then your mouth like that. And then we can have the other leg kind of going like that. That's almost a thing. And then oh, I can't go down because of that. Gotta click this button. Nope. And then pop. Okay. Let's see. I think we're good. Definitely have enough to go crazy with it. Let's clean this up at least a little bit so I can figure out where the layering of a lot of this goes. Okay. Like that. So that's doesn't have anything there. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. And then that's the let's get transform a little bit. Yeah. Okay. That works pretty good. Okay. So, we can see if we can be able to click anything. Come on. There we go. So, we're thinking this will be later on. So, this will be maybe like, what do we start with then? Maybe we can start with this one. Maybe that ought to be the first one. And then we can spin and then go boop and then. How about the order of this now? I'll go back so you can sort of see it. Boop. Fancy footwork. It's not much footwork. We only have like 5 different poses. Maybe this will be like thinking about it. Let's set this one to 3 or not. I want it to be 3. Okay. So we go down here. This will be our more timing, I guess. Oh dear. End with the spin into tap. Ooh, that's I like that. I'm gonna take that. Okay. So we know we'll start with here, and then we need so we might not need this one. Maybe this could be 2. We will start with 2, please. 2, please. Please be 2. Why don't you be 2? What do I have to do to be 2? What? Okay. Okay. So we'll start with 2. Go back out. Can I see it? Where is it? Okay, so we start with 2, and then we'll go into maybe a spin to then what if we do like a top spin, like a regular spin, like just like this, but like right side up? We could do that. So we'll go. I don't know how this just transitions back. So okay. Get rid of these. Let's go here. If I just start drawing, it makes this happen. Cool. Oh, come on. So I need to go from here, and then just like essentially just bring this up to essentially this one. So this will be the one. What do I have a one for that? It's going to be a top spin of maybe we'll get like a backwards of it, your whole head like that, and then weird body shape. Try not to make it weird. It's already weird. Of it being like that. Apologize that it's like not really visible too much. So we can do the ballerina like on 1 foot, maybe. Might not be easy to draw. Maybe this will be out. Get rid of that. Go back out. And then this will be the one where we need a tail. like that. Just make a bunch of swirls, and then this will be our top spin to be able to transition. These would be like maybe like smears or doubles, so we'd be able to like see her like an eye here, and then like a elongated eye here, and then it goes that way. But it's like one big thing of that, and then so this would be like our our smear where we have everything, and then if you just have that, there, and then it just has like maybe like one or other frame like it, it'll look like it's spinning around. That'll be good to have as a thing. So okay, so that means I would like to move this one down more, but I don't know how to do that. I can cut it. Yeah, smears are really fun. Usually I just like make the character puppets, you know, just actually just, where I just take them like a circle and then just spread them, you know, and just kind of just elongate them. Where I don't really redraw it, I just like make them, you know, 2 or 3 times longer. But yeah, that be able to just draw real smears is fun. Like the classics. Okay. I almost got it. It's almost pretty good. Yeah, I'm just not happy with this one. I don't think it's... It was the one where it's more trying to strike a pose, but it's not extreme enough. So I don't know if I want it. I'll definitely keep it like in our library, but I don't think we'll be using it probably much. So what do we think? Let's just try to get like a maybe basic one here. So it'll be, what do you want? We can start again with 2 maybe, and then we'll go to, we need to, what must be the point of the bottom one? The bottom one will be transitioning into 2 though. So maybe like, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I think we're just, we don't have a nice able to just make it transition into each other now. It's all messed up. Oh dear. So we're there. So how do we then flip up if we're here? Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out on my own instead. Because otherwise I don't think we're gonna be able to figure this out. These are good. Just not sure about all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to like... Yeah, we're near the end of this one, so we'll probably have to either I work on just be able to just figure out the timing of it, or just get the storyboards done, and then we can do rough keys, and then everything else that comes after that. So this is gonna be fun. It's just a lot more work because it's in a different program. That's why half of the time was just, you know, just trying to make sure that everything works smoothly. Still isn't, but at least it's better than trying to figure out, be more angry with how Flash works. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. I think I'm gonna wrap up now, and then I'll figure out what to do with all this mess. Might come with other things as well, so you don't have to waste around with that. So we can just get a move on instead. So, okay, like we're good. Yeah. Wasn't even listening to myself say that, so I don't know how much I'll repeat. So I think I'll just go to my indie party thing. So yeah, thank you. Okay. let's check out the comments I missed. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, you guys always been conflicting with each other. Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll watch the video again, start that you sent, and then I'll make pick some better poses out of this. Probably just try to again transition it from, you know, your anime chibi proportions into a horse. They don't have the same kind of bone structure. Let's see. It is. We'll find images on the background. Oh yeah, your idea. Yeah, that might have been. I don't know if that would have been easier. Yeah, it might be. It might have been. I would have played more with perspective on the mailbox one. So I might have had like, instead of having me like a flat, you know, profile kind of angle, I might have just had it be a bit more. So yeah, I mean, this is already, yeah, exactly. This is already outside my comfort zone of trying to. I'm not I'm not exactly a fine artist, I guess. This is already. Yeah, these sketches might only be like a cleaned up version at the end. They might not be like, you know, show accurate or anything like that. Yeah, but I might have to skip corners just because it's a stream, just so we can get a move on instead of trying to in between everything. Yeah. No flash doesn't. Exactly. Yeah, it won't be easily translatable. So anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. There is no plans for a big main channel video for November. So if you're expecting that, sorry. I will might go into like a 2-month rotation, just so I can have more time to not stress about everything. Because the problem was, to go back into my project stuff, is that the month-long cycles of my videos were literally like a whole month worth. So like, I'd work on like the story like the first of the month, and then I would start animating and storyboarding and everything, and I would get done like the day that it, like maybe like a couple hours before I upload it, and that'll be like a whole month. So that means I have very little time to literally do anything else, just because obviously each one takes like a lot of time. I'm saying that this frame for frame stuff, we'll have to see. Might be simpler, might be quicker. We'll have to see. Just coming up with the ideas is fun. So, but yeah. So I would like to find a way to just have more space in between productions, at the risk of obviously alienating and losing audience members in that way too. So, but hopefully that I do have enough audience that it should be able to carry through a whole month without an actual video, which might actually, you know, kill my channel. So I don't know. It might, but if that means I can work on other things for other people and make them happy, then I think that'll be just as good or more worth it in the end. Then, so I'll be glad to help someone else with their projects. So, isn't I get compensated more than 1,000% more than just trying to do it on my own with my stuff, because my videos, I think combined with the Jack Globe one only got like maybe less than $1, and then the Halloween one I think maybe crossed $1 recently, or not maybe just combine with everything else. So, but if I can spend like an hour working around a commission and get like 10 or more, then it's like, okay, that's a little better. So that's why the problem is that I've been thinking about it because I've been trying to restructure my payment stuff. So if that means I can do even more commissions, that'll be even better too. So I've been thinking about it because I wrote up a whole contract, but it's a nice little simple contract that I wrote up, so it should be hopefully easy to understand. I got rid of a lot of the more legal contract stuff, so yeah, I'll be happy to work with all that. Yeah, I think we'll call it here too. I think people are trying to walk in here. I think they want me. So, yeah. This has been fun. Over the little rant at the beginning with the Flash. I love you, Flash. I'm realizing that I don't know what I do without you because I'm so used to it. So it's like I still love you, Flash, even if you don't know how to make a keyboard shortcut for a tool that I use very often. While you're saying like everything else has new keyboard shortcuts, it's like no, you didn't. But our tools got a lot of more upgrades and small things as I keep going digging through it. It's like, oh, you didn't outline that, but that's a cool thing that actually will be useful. So it's like, yeah. But yeah. Okay, yeah. I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to end here. So, hey guys, we'll reconvene. Come together on Thursday, same time. And then we'll hopefully be a little bit further than this. I'll try and work on it in the meantime. So, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.